So example 4, we're going to do the average value. So here's the key thing here. Average value, don't confuse it with, so average value is the integral. It's 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of f of x dx here. So that's the average, oh shoot, that's the average value here, right? So do not confuse that with average rate of change. That is f of b minus f of a over b minus a. Basically, rate of change is like slope. Remember, it looks like slope. y2 minus y1, right? That's it. So these are different things. This is for integrals. This is for derivatives. This is semester 2. This is semester 1. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is for the average rate here, and this is for the and this is for average value, and this is for the average rate. Okay. The key word is value. That means integral. Okay. So when you see that value, you're going to use the integral formula. So we're going to use 1 over b minus a. Yeah.
Like last semester, basic things.
Yeah, integration. Yeah. It's like we learned multiplication first semester, and now we're learning division. It's like integrals.
It is an anti.
Yeah, we just it's like undoing each other. So we plug it in. So we get 1 over what? This is going to be 1 minus negative 2, right? Obviously, right? We'll put it in there. And then we're going to say 1/2 t squared minus 1/3 t cubed dt, right? Now you don't have to write this out. I did just for fun. This is 1/3. Automatically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my brackets here because I'm going to take the antiderivative. And if you forgot what that is, go ahead and make yourself a little brain bubble here. So if you remember the antiderivative rule, the integral of x to the n dx is what? What do? Do we add 1 or subtract 1? Add 1 and then multiply by the reciprocal. So what's it going to be? It's 1 over n plus 1 x to the n plus 1. See? So you add 1 and then multiply by the reciprocal of that new exponent. So here, what is 2 plus 1? 3. What's the reciprocal of 3? 1/3. So it's 1/2 times what? 1/3 t to the what? T to the 3rd. Okay? You see how these are the same? Because when you take the derivative, you get t squared back here. Minus. Okay, if I add 1 here, what do you get?
4.
So t to the 4th, and then the 3rd stays, and then times what? 1/4. Okay? And this is going from where? Negative 2 to 1, right? And now, what do? We say, so it's 1/3 times what? 1/6 t cubed minus what? 1/12 t to the 4th going from where? Negative 2 to 1. Any questions? That's cool. Now we just plug it in. Actually, this is the hard part. We're going to put hard part here. Why is this the hard part? Yeah, you know why people mess up here? Well, yeah, like negatives. So make sure you write out your steps. So I'm going to use the second fundamental, I'm going to abbreviate this, the second fundamental theorem of calculus, SFTC. So I'm going to put the 3rd here, big daddy brackets. And let's go ahead and put it in. So we write it in. See, I put my parentheses here. So we're going to do 1/6 blah blah cubed minus 1/12 blah blah to the 4th, right? Minus. I'm going to put another parentheses. Why? Because I need to distribute the negative. Okay? And what goes in here? 1/6 blah blah cubed minus 1/12 blah blah to the 4th. And now I plug in my limits of integration, and what do we get here? This is 1 and what? 1, 1, right? And what? Negative 2, negative 2, right? And now you have to simplify this one. Okay? And And I'm going to do that in my brain bubble here. If you get this one here, this is going to be what? You get 1/3 times what? That's 1/6, right? Minus 1/12. Oops. No. Minus. Yeah, negative. You could just write it out. You should have reduced, but who cares? And this is 16 minus 16 over 12, right? Oops. I'm going to rewrite it again. Now notice, I still haven't distributed the negative. Okay? You can do it now, you do it later, it doesn't matter. And we still haven't distributed the third here. Okay? Now I'm going to take it over here. So you should get what? 1/3 times what? What is 1/6 minus 1/12? It's going to be 1/12. Right? So just to clarify, this minus this is 1/6. Get a common denominator if you can't see it. Minus. Yes. Oh, because if you cube -2, -8, right? Is that cool? Times 1/6, is that one? Alright. Now, see, look, I mean, this is just algebra, right? This is like academic numeracy, basically. Advanced academic numeracy, perhaps. But, what do we get here? Yeah, I would reduce this, because that's negative, what? -8 over 6 minus 8 over 6, right? And again, feel free to skip steps. This is negative 16 over 6, right? Minus 1/12, right? Yeah. So now we have 1/3 times 1/12 plus 16 over 6, true? And what does this become here? That's 32 over 12, so it's 33 over 12.
Which is 11 over 4 times 12. And usually 1 over 12.
And that's, isn't that 11 over 12?
Yeah, 11 over 12.
So the answer is, okay, I ran out of room, so I skipped steps, but come on. See. And now draw a happy face, because you're done. So I would say with this one, look, this is one of those problems where